style of contest.
And already we're underway here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Araujo. Distributed tidily. It's a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Olmo. Can he get it through? Goes looking wide. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Neatly clipped into space. And that has been knocked clear. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Bruno Fernandes. Now, can they get him away? Look at the space here. Manchester Cunha! Goal! Manchester United! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already. Tries to pass it through. Bruno Fernandes. And the shot! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Balde cuts out the pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Lewandowski. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Oh, that's well spotted. De Jong. And it's Balde. And the pass is intercepted. He's in plenty of space here. Pedri. Great vision. That is good alertness. De Ligt. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Knocks it into space. And he was quick to react. And that is as far as they're going to go. De Ligt. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Casemiro. And it's Mount. Can he get on the end of this? And they win it back again. And he welcomes it in. Yamal. Yamal gets a foot in here. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Pedri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He came in hard, very hard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
He's in a great position here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Could be danger here. Mount.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Casemiro. Nicely spread. Bruno Fernandes. And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half?
Manchester United clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And we're already back. Shot a goal!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Malacia. Now Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mazraoui. It's a promising position. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. De Jong. Balde. Good running, strong and purposeful. Takes on his marker. Mount does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Dani Olmo. And it's Balde. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. De Jong. And Koundé. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Tries a shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And now he has two. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Shoots! Oh, taken with style! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Decent progress down the left. Rafinha has it out wide and in space. Gets a good foot in there. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Evan, It's played through for him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pedri. That's a good ball out wide. Koundé chooses to go crossfield. Rafinha. Looking to play him in. And Dani Olmo. Nicely weighted ball. De Jong. And it's Balde. Mazraoui calmly anticipates. De Ligt. Malacia. And it's Mazraoui. Oh, can he get onto this? To Bruno Fernandes. This looks promising. Matheus Cunha. That is lovely. Shot could be on. And he shoots! He scores!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So now the difference is 3. And that's really well manoeuvred. Araujo with a fine tackle. Mount. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Dani Olmo. De Jong. Looking for the run. Evan. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread. Played back in. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead. And he's denied. Oh no, what has happened here? Threads one in. Mazraoui picks it up now. There's the shot! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, that's nice. That's the end. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Matheus Cunha, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started. Casemiro. And it's Arda Güler. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about. This guy, Rodrigo, seen by many as being one of the biggest Brazilian talents of his generation. Now, just think about that. I don't really need to add anything extra.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. He won't be happy with that one. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe is having a shot! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Madrid with the corner. They're first. Tries to get it clear. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, that's neat. Matches Cunha! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Eder Militao clears.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Alexander-Arnold. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Casemiro wins the duel this time. Mount. And it's Mount. Güler. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Spread neatly. Lovely bit of skill. And Alexander-Arnold. And he's chosen to go back. Camavinga. Knocks it into space. That is a brilliant interception. Almost half an hour in now. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Mazraoui. delivers with... It's a mighty effort! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Malacia. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, such a clever touch. Look at the space here. And he's managed to get free. Referee has just said play on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Mazraoui has created one goal already. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for options for movement. Could move up a gear here. And he was quick to react. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. That is some save from Heaton. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Camavinga. And it's Arda Güler. And it's Bellingham. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's only too happy to take that back. Heaven. Now Mazraoui. Casemiro. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mount. Mount. That is lovely. Eder Militao does really well there. He is strong. Mount with a real chance here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's in a great position here. Güler defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And no, that was never going to make it. Manchester United are still that goal to the good. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the chance, surely! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Just about up to the hour now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Goulart has got himself a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Manchester United are down to 10 men. That has been cut short. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. And here's the chance to counter. Showing good feet. Manchester United have a free kick. He'll fancy himself from here. Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Good ball, good take. Eder Militao.
Bruno Fernandes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
De Ligt. Casemiro. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's intervened well there. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Manchester United leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Can he get it through? And he shoots! And that could come back to haunt them.
Endrick clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
De Ligt gets across and deals with it. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. And he's in on goal. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, good-looking ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Matheus Cunha. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Rodrigo. And that's that. Manchester United have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Mount taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
We have already started here. Oh, what's he done? That is lovely. Bellingham. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Mount. Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be a chance.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Turns and goes back. And he's cut it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's in space and looking for options. And he's in on goal. Goulet, can he spark a counter here? And it's Mount. Mount, nice looking ball. Dink through. Chance, surely! Goal! Manchester United! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, easy pickings there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui puts them all in. Out of play for a goal kick. Casemiro gathers from the goal kick. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And here's Mbappe. Arda Güler. Bruno Fernandes. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Can he get on the end of this? Rodrigo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rodrigo, aim forwards. Heaven promptly onto that, and that is that.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Mount has created one goal already. Played into space. And it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No way through there. Malacia. He is through here. Nice control. Matheus Cunha.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Lovely feet. Bellingham. Gets a good foot in there. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's caught him in or out. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. Off the post!
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Casemiro and De Ligt. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That'll be a throw-in. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Ambitious ball here. Mount. Bruno Fernandes. Looking for the run. Oh, that's fabulous. He's one-on-one, surely! It's a goal kick. Looking to play him in. Goulet. Alexander-Arnold. Just eases him off the ball. Mount. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mazraoui. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's found a way past. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he get it through? Mbappe with the foul. That could spell trouble. No, it's come to nothing. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Camavinga. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 15 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14, el dorsal 19, cambio de jugadores.
He's not got that quite right. Šeško played out towards the right wing. Diallo gets into a good position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He's found a way through. Bruno Fernandes. Malacia. And he's picked out the run. It's a promising position. Plays it in low. Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed up.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And it's Casemiro.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. Chance for a shot! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Takes a shot! It's a goal! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
It's a threatening shot at goal! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Oh, shooting chance! It's there! Deep into injury time! His position was perfect, the invitation, and that's it. Manchester United can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Matheus Cunha taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, that's what you call a job well done. The host didn't make it easy. There was a fair bit of battling they had to do, but they stuck at it, and they've come through very, very solidly.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels. and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
We have already started here.
Mateus Cunha really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Mateus Cunha. Can he get on the end of this? And he's certainly onside here. Now it's Rodrigo. There they go, hunting in packs. Eder Militao. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Not the most convincing of passes. And that's a throw-in. Camavinga. And that's another throw.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Bruno Fernandes. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goulart charging forward, the ball at his feet. And smartly chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. That could spell trouble. Mbappe, and the shot! They've scored! Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Mount unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Vinicius Junior. Good stroke. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mateus Cunha, and he's managed to get free. Malacia. Malacia is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Tries to pass it through. He's through here. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. This looks promising. Goulet and Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mount. He is through here. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And he's cut it out. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. And it's Mount. He's in a great position here.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Good ball, good take. Oh, look at the space here. Chance, surely! Really well taken goal. And right on half-time, that is telling. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still it was...
And we hit half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Heaven. Casemiro. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's lost his man here. Now this could be a chance. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Malacia. Mount. And Casemiro. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goulet. Manchester United really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Mazraoui. Howson. Goulet. Just about up to the hour now. And it's Mount. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Just eases him off the ball. Rodrigo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Goulet. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Arda Goulet. Rodrigo chasing after it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Casemiro. Mount. Malacia. Oh, that's a very chance! And he hits the net. There seemed no way back, but they are level. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that's put paid to a promising move. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 15, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 11.
Gets his head on it!
El dorsal 14.
He will be livid with himself.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Alexander-Arnold. Menu. Now it's Xerxes, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Now there's a real chance!
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Finished. Hendrick! It's in! And they've got their lead back. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid take the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
He's on it. Can he get away? Ceballos. Now it's Dani Ceballos. Into the last 5 minutes.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Decent progress down the left. Looking for options for movement.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, just skips past his man. Xerxes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, can they get him away? And he's straight offside. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in...
Chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Rafinha, Yamal. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ambitious ball here. De Jong gets across to intercept that. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Balde. Balde goes on a charge down the left. Aims beyond the defence. Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe was alert to... Oh, given away! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He's got away! Vinicius Junior! Off the post!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alexander-Arnold. Gets to show off his quick feet. And no, he's seen through all of that. Rafinha, and it's been played through. And he was quick to react. Camavinga. It's Bellingham. Bernal. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball. Could move up a gear here. And it's Diaz. Yamal. Goes looking wide. It's a promising position. Bernal. And here's Yamal. He has a look up. Oh, that was vital.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw-in. Araujo. Now it's Rafinha. Goulet. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Jong. Now it's Rafinha. He has found the way through. That's the throw. And it's Balde. Bernal. Now it's Yamal. And he was alert to it. That's a sharp pass. Driving on and making good progress. Good ball, good take. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Balde. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Now it's Mbappe, and it's made its way to him. Brahim Diaz concedes a free kick for that. De Jong. Howson gets a foot in here. Bellingham tries to play it through, closing in on goal. That has ended up in no man's land. Howson. Played out wide. Plays a sharp little ball here. Plays it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Lewandowski. He's had it taken off him. And here's Brahim Diaz.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's cut it out. He can get that clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. And the shot! Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now.
And a chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham. He's found a way through. Tries to pass it through. That's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. Gets his head on it! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He watched it all the way and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up?
Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. So we've reached the hour mark. Bellingham. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. De Jong. And it's Diaz. Bellingham. It's anyone's ball now. Goulet. Looking for the run.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Koundé. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Rodrigo running with the ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Howson. No way through. Gavi. Fernandez. Ferran Torres.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here! Rashford showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Out to the right. Endrick. Loose ball now, and there's a chase. And again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ter Stegen trying to keep this in. And here's Valverde. And he's in on goal. Tchouaméni. Looking to play him in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Valverde takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Ferran Torres gets flagged offside. Howson, and that's really well manoeuvred. Kubasi. Barcelona clearly now in. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intent.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
We have already started here. Has a look and place it forward. Reinders did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Stood up well to him there. And he's found a way past. Just a kick. Haaland!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bernardo Silva. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I can really see this guy, Omar Marmoush, being an absolute nightmare for the defence here. He's a great all-round attacker who has good pace in behind, and that makes him very effective against teams that like to play compact low blocks. He's a great passer and dribbler and a very good poacher.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Reinders. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. Passing is crisp and sharp. Marmoush. And here's Haaland. Goulet. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mbappe is shot at goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's a throw-in. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. And it's Reinders. Cherki. And here's Haaland. And he's picked out the run. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Always on. And Marmoush! He's delivered all right!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And here's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Vinicius Junior. Reinders. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Eder Militao goes sliding in. Nouri. And he's managed to get free. Brahim Diaz. Some resolute defending there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Mbappe. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. Marmoush. Reinders. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Diaz. Tries to play it through. That is good alertness. Chance here to counter. He can run onto that. Goulet. Camavinga. Bellingham. And it's Diaz. He's in a great position here.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Brahim Diaz! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Cherki. Can he get it through? That is a brilliant interception. Bellingham. Bellingham running with the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice control. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the pass is intercepted. He's in a good position here. And he's cut it out. Cherki. Reinders. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Reinders. Well timed, excellent interception. Still just a single goal between the sides. Dink through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Diaz. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. Great chance! And again! He's scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Bellingham at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Reinders. Cherki. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Brahim Diaz. Pinches it off him. Oh no, what has happened here? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Quality ball. Cherki. Now it's Mbappe. This looks promising. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Haaland. Gets into some space. He is through here. Great reaction. sticks it away! And again they hit the front. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Vinicius Junior. It's Bellingham. Looking for options for movement.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That is a great pick out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lewis. Spread it left.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's been slipped through. He's got away. Decent chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Corner number 2 then.
Number 5.
Vinicius Junior! And he's there to belt it away.
Number 10.
Could be danger here.
Number 47. Phil Foden. Number 91.
And that's definitely not his best. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, nice interception. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rodrigo. Works it forward. And here's Endrick. Vinicius Junior. Chance! No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Rodrigo picks it up out wide.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a quick ball upfield. 2 minutes to be added on. Endrick. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that is as far as it goes. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Haaland, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing... And the shots! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
And already we're underway here. Over to the left. Back into the middle. And that is expertly dealt with. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's played through. Tries a shot! Dani Olmo. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Kobbie Mainoo, is someone who can add a nice bit of stability to midfield, Peter. I think he's capable of controlling a game. And I remember when I first saw him, I was really impressed with his courage, the fact that he was always looking to get on the ball, never moved away from anything, always happy to try and bail somebody.
Matches Cunha! Off the post! Decent enough try.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Pedri. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Now it's Rafinha. Dani Olmo, closing in on goal. Yup. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Rafinha, he is through here. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Diogo Dalot.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's in space and looking for options. Fires it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good read, needed to be. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there. Decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Chance, surely! Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, super ball! Well read, and the danger is averted. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Real chance! It's bounced back off the post. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes. Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, that... He's one-on-one, surely! Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Looking for a runner. Oh, played through for the wide man. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Ahmad. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pedri. Dani Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. He's the return pass. Casemiro. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Pedri. Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Manchester United are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. And it's been played through. Menu. Ahmad. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Jong. Dani Olmo. Casemiro.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lewandowski. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bruno Fernandes, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes is onto this. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Bruno Fernandes having a look. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Yamal engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that has not gone well. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Pedri. Ahmad. And it's Menu. Looking for options for movement. 60 minutes played. Rafinha. Menu. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Eric Garcia. And Yamal. Yamal has a look inside the box. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
That is a great pick out. Pedri. Balde. And Rafinha. Rafinha takes a look up. Evan. Menu. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Dani Olmo. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Knocks it into space. And the shot! Goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Lewandowski demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Mount goes steaming forward.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he shoots! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Mount! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Rashford. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ferran Torres. And a chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now that looks a decent ball. Rashford in acres of space out wide. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! And that may well be that. That is that. Manchester United did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Manchester United definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And already we're underway here.
Cristante charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Dovbyk,
And the flag has stayed.
he's had a shot! Dovbyk made a good run there.
Oh, terrible pass.
Dani Olmo goes looking wide.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Lorenzo Pellegrini, does look every bit the Italian playmaker here, Peter. He's an incredible talent who was spotted at the age of 9, I believe, and he can really dictate any game these days with his telling passes and the imagination and vision he's actually got in his game. Look out for him.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Now it's Dovbyk. Cristante. Dani Olmo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
No change to the score. 0-0 it remains.
Pedri. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Angelino. Cristante. And it's El Ainawi. Opts for safety. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Pellegrini. He's in a great position here. Eric Garcia gets it away. That's been cut out, well played. Mancini. 30 minutes gone. He has found the way through. Soulé. Mancini. To Pellegrini. Can he get it through? Oh. And he shoots! Goal!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Yamal. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Rafinha.
Rafinha!
They've got to be quick to recover this.
Pedri proves just a little bit too strong. Pedri, there he goes, motoring forward. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Eric Garcia, drilled in low. Danger averted for now. And here's Lewandowski. Cristante. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. He's being urged to shoot, and he's gone backward here.
Big chance! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we are back on the way. And here's Lewandowski, Yamal. El Shaarawy. El Ainawi. And it's Pellegrini. Well, they've got it back in a hurry, and he plays one through. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Great vision. Mancini. Pellegrini. Now it's Soulé. And it's Pellegrini. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shoots! It's there! The second half off to a spectacular start.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Cristante. Pellegrini, looking for the run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Decent progress down the left. Angelino. All the way back. And Mancini. Soulé. And it's El Ainawi. And here's Dovbyk. That's good running with the ball. Now, can they get him away? And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cristante. And El Ainawi. Pellegrini. Looking to play him in. Soulé. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Dovbyk is flagged offside.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El Shaarawy. Numero 9. Lasciano il campo per
Pedri.
il numero 21. Il numero
Fermin.
35. Il numero 31.
Balde.
Il numero 11. Attenzione, un cambio.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's come to nothing. Oh, that was vital.
Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner.
Oh, smashing header!
And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Balde. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Pedri. And Koundé. And it's Lopez. No, he's not getting past him there. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Balde. Nicely weighted ball. And he's certainly onside here. And he's there to get it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Bailey. And it's Baldanzi.
Decent chance!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Ferran Torres.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's got a...
There's the shot! And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here.
Oh, shooting chance!
Fermin. Pedri. And that is as far as it goes. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away.
And the shot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Dovbyk is wide and looking to get onto this. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. Ruben Dias tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Dovbyk. That is a brilliant interception. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Cherki. This looks promising. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And this is Marmoush. Caught offside that time. Cristante. Knocks it into space. He's in a great position here, and he's managed to get free. Mancini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Reinders. And they can counter here. Cristante. Early ball out from the back. And he's managed to gift it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tsimikas. El Shaarawy. To Cristante. And it's El Ainaoui. And here's Dovbyk. Dovbyk! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Tsimikas. And back to the keeper they go. Mancini. And El Ainaoui. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's been shifted off it. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking to play him in. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Soulé. Well read, nice interception. Stones. Threads one in. He's being urged to shoot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well measured. Dovbyk receives it in a good position. And the shot!
And he has kept it out somehow.
Dovbyk actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's Cristante. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's a fine interception.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Dovbyk. And it's made its way to him. Bernardo Silva. Some resolute defending there. Now, can they get him away? Nawi knocks it out wide. Plays the return pass. Pellegrini. And it's Nawi. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Very nicely done. Cristante. Now it's Dovbyk.
He's having a shot! And it's in!
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. Here we go again then. Nori. And it's Reinders. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Great ball, and he's in here. Cristante. And now the breakaway. Nicely shaped ball. Not the most accurate pass. Cristante. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tries to play it through. Stones deals with that comfortably.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pellegrini unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Marmoush. Cristante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Good ball, good take.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Haaland.
Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. Just one goal in it now. Game on!
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Reinders. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Now this could be a chance. Now that looks a decent ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Tsimikas. And they've switched it over to the other side. Tries to pass it through. It's a goal kick. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. El Ainawi. And it's Cristante.
And he's had a hit! He's scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike!
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has...
And he shoots!
And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Just cruising! They are cruising!
And they are cruising away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's superb. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tsimikas. El Shaarawy. Looking for options for movement. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Pellegrini. Dybala.
Shapes to shoot!
Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Pellegrini, played back into the centre. Now it's Dybala. Bernardo Silva. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ferguson. He's a sharp little ball here.
And Dybala!
Bernardo Silva. Cherki, Marmouche, and it's Lewis. Mancini kept aware, and it is... And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. And so the calm before the storm. Again, this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There's the shot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Looking for the run. Fired deep to... climbs up big! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Looking for options for movement. Dani Olmo And it's Olmo. Yamal. Oh, super.
He's having a shot!
Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Shot.
Yamal!
Tries to play it through. Now it's Brahim Diaz. De Jong. Eric Garcia. And it's Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Dani Olmo. And that has been slung wide. Cross to the back post. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for...
Oh, what a climb!
And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Camavinga. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Dani Olmo with the foul. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Camavinga purring through the gears. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pedri. And this is Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lewandowski.
Big chance! Oh, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's onside! And that has been clubbed away. Corner number 2 then.
Lewandowski!
Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Alexander-Arnold. Goulet. Now it's Goulet. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Eric Garcia. Now it's Yamal. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Goulet. Pass somewhat off target. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is a little undercooked. Brahim Diaz. Played out to the left flank. And it's Olmo. Now it's Rafinha. Dani Olmo.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Goulet. Can he get it through? Now it's Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior. It's Vinicius.
And the shot!
And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period. Pedri. Now it's Yamal.
Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And here's Brahim Diaz. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri. Eric Garcia. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Olmo. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Knocks it into space. That ball looks a good one. And that's put paid to a promising move. Quality ball. And he's lost it.
And the shot!
And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Madrid really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Now it's Mbappe, and it's made its way to him. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15, el dorsal 21,
Pedri.
el dorsal 12.
And he skips past his man.
El dorsal
Great
19,
ball, and he's in here.
El dorsal 11, el dorsal 2. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Nicely weighted ball. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rodrigo. Well, that has not gone well. And the pass is intercepted.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top. That could spell trouble. Araujo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. Great vision. Mbappe. And it's Ceballos. Now, this could be a chance. Eder Militao, clearly the target here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
Camavinga! No, not the best of headers. Koundé. Pedri, it's a pretty loose pass. Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? And he shoots! It's bounced back off the post.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's picked it up out wide. Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And he's picked out the run.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
That's that, the end. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
My thanks to Jim alongside me.